Morning. Ready to go again on a Monday. Now, there's a little messages from eBay, a little notification. What have we got? Oh, paid post now. Is it a biggie? Is it a smallie? It's a medium £30 sale. Xbox 360 wireless controller, new inbox. So that's okay. I was going to go through a few things I've got to pack today. Got a handful of items that I haven't managed to pack up to now. 6 items. Oh my God. But before I do that, I'll say hello to everyone. The masses of people who are in here. You just sift my way through the crowd of 8 people. 8 people in here. How many people am I going to say hello to? Hello, Gary. Good to see you. I've been picking up trainers. I don't know why. It's not been, by no means, a niche thing I've been doing. Not like James, who's Mr. Niche too. Fane Simon. I've seen the drama video. You can't move for drama lately. It's drama. So apparently someone bought someone else's thing. I started watching it and then I thought, God, I've got to go only 5 minutes. I'm not going to squeeze that one in. DB Resells. Damien. Buckle Y, as we used to know him. Remember the old names. Good to see you, Neil. Hello, morons. Good morons everywhere. Good morons are everywhere, especially at boot fairs, by the sounds of it. Anyone notice a slowdown with eBay sales last week? Generally, I'm finding it slower. And that was what I was going to ask you. For those who've been in it a long time, how do you compare reselling now to how it was 2 years ago, 5 years ago? I think it's obviously more difficult, and you need to have other income streams, definitely. And to me, it's obvious why, because firstly, people are more hard up. Secondly, the ease of access to sell directly online on a variety of platforms, it's just made so much simpler. So whereas like 5 years ago, not a lot of people, you know, your man in his street wouldn't really sell on eBay. But now practically everyone, and Vinted and Depop and, you know, maybe not Amazon, but, you know, you get the gist. And what was the third one? Well, just people know prices more. And things like charity, you know, all the obvious stuff that's been documented. So is it more difficult? Yes, it is. But always try and keep ahead of the curve. And, you know, I think that would be, you know, obviously you can improve the efficiency of your reselling and do all the things that people do. But, yeah, I think you need to look for other, adding to that other income streams. Definitely. I don't think now, I mean, I think you'd be unwise to sort of go from a job into full-time eBay, just eBay. But, well, people make different things work. So, yeah. Hello, Pete. I was thinking I might see you at the A3 this weekend, but I didn't. I was wondering where you were. Let me know. The A3 was disappointing because it's a huge boot sale. You know, almost 3 times as big as, you know, what you consider to be a good boot sale would be. And I didn't pick up very much. And I'm finding that, I mean, I went to Hayes a few weeks ago, and I was at Hayes and I was thinking, oh, I wish I'd gone to the A3. And then I was at the A3 thinking, I wish I'd gone to Hayes or Hook. And the penny's slowly dropping it that maybe they're all getting slightly more, you know, more difficult, more worse. But there you go. Like I say, you have to find ways around it. Hello, AC Global Reselling. Good to see you. Hi, Ash. Good to see you. I keep meaning to pop on Fortnite, but I just never find the time. I'd love to catch up with you and Tom and Pete and Lucy. Skilty, good to see you. Hello, Aaron. Got loads to list, so why? Well, don't get distracted. Stick me on in the background, but just make sure you do a thumbs up and a little comment. That's all I ask. So, don't bother watching. Shove it on in the background. I'll just talk a load of baloney anyway. Pure Retro. Good to see you. Last week was above average. Now, yes, Damien's done very well, but he's been listing. Funny that. You list, it sells. You list, it sells. You look at the old stuff, juggle it about, that might sell as well. It's a good thing to find now. Short-term memory is terrible because I can't remember what I was talking about. Probably trainers. Hi, Zippy. You're laughing at something I said. I missed someone. I definitely missed someone. A name. No, maybe I didn't. Have we got any newbies in here? Always good to see a newbie. Let's flip through these. Yeah, I will go through that video. I mean, it seems crazy. It's just like, I think what's obviously happened is, it has happened. People have seen Ricky's video and Sloth's video where Ricky, something was nicked. What was Sloth's? It was either something nicked or some illegal item, a banned item or something. And seen that they've gone viral. And of course, if you can do a video that goes viral and it earns you a few £100, why wouldn't you be on that bus? Definitely. Hello, old man. Even my tongue-in-cheek kind of drama hunter video. Of course, I was thinking, it'd be great if this took off. I was pleased it got 300 views in the first couple of hours for my sorry little YouTube. I've had a couple today, thankfully. I've got to sort the second missing item in a month. I wonder what that's about. Richard Video phoned me the other day, and I thought he'd bum dialed me. But then he messaged me to say that I'd listed a Le Creuset pan. It's actually one I've done a sell similar on. So I think originally it was okay because it's been up for quite a while. But the listing just said Le saucepan. Somehow I deleted out the word Creuset. So I had to put in Crusset again and get that going. All of eBay slow. Yeah, probably. Second best month. Yeah. It is good. I mean, it's brilliant when you start getting new stuff in. Even though the boot sales weren't great this weekend, I've still, been putting new stuff on, and that has fluffed it up a little. Hi, Ali. Good to see you. Easier now as we've learned a lot of lessons. Yeah, definitely. But I would say that the what's the word? The landscape has changed dramatically. The landscape. Pete is slower. Could be because of the better weather. Definitely. Trouble is, there's always excuses. Summer slowdown. Post-winter, people not buying. It is way more difficult these days. And eBay have not made it easier, as they have absolutely made it strangely hard. More opportunities to buy, saturation of goods. Yeah, I mean, and well, the other thing I was going to say is, so many more resellers around. I mean, and it's obvious, because if Nick has inspired 1,000 people, and then George was inspired by Nick, and he inspires 1,000 people, and I don't know, Ricky. And Sloth and all the other, it's like a tree going out. And you just find that so many people are inspired. So, it's kind of, it's important to sort of always think ahead about do what other people aren't doing. But that is true as well. I mean, it's obvious that Damien's been working listing. Steady growth every year. That is fantastic. I think the landscape has changed, definitely, but you can't do anything about that. So you just have to bite the bullet and work harder and work more efficiently, definitely, and learn your lessons. Peter Ray, old school watcher, I saw him at the boot fair, even got him on camera. I got a few people on camera this week and got a few crazy prices on camera. What was it? £45 for a pair of used Hunters, £15 for a Risk board game. It was Risk Europe, though. But yeah, there we go. Derek is an old-time listener. And we've got a lurker. I love a lurker. Get the merch out. He's listing stuff on Depop and Vinted. Hello, Edward. Good to see you. I'm so glad that you said hello. It kind of makes my day when that stuff like that happens. I'm very much, a sad man for that sort of thing. Too much tut at the mo. Catching up on my backlog. Got an item not received to sort out by the end of the day. Wish me luck. A pair of Armani trousers. Obviously, it hasn't been marked as delivered. Have you got the proof of postage? Should be able to claim. How much were they? Hi, Peter Ray. You did go to the A3. I'm sure, like I said on my vid, I'm sure some people got some good stuff. A lot of it's been in the right place at the right time because, I probably knew about 15 people there. I met someone who picked up a boxed DSi XL. And I knew that he was just, he said it to me, he was in the right place at the right time. If I'd have been there, if any of the other 15 people had been there at that time, they would have bought it. So it's kind of like a bit of luck. But then again, if you'd have got the bit more knowledge, and if you can stay awake, because someone actually pointed out in the comments that I missed a Tomy game whilst I was looking at trainers. And that's so silly because, it's just got caught in my blind spot. I would have totally picked that up. It was a Tony football, probably early 80s game. How I didn't see it. And it was because I was looking at train. I went back and watched the video. I was going, I can't believe that he's there. But, shit happens, I guess. Big boots, not good quality stuff. I'm finding the smaller, more kind of like localized boots, but maybe less people are going to, and less, just smaller things are finding more fruitful, or being more fruitful. I think that people that list silly amounts, well, I think it is what they do, but I'm very wary. I'm still like, I'm totally confused by people who are saying I'm trying to get my store up to 1,000 items. I just do not get that at all. For me, it would be I'm trying to get my solds up to 20 a day. Let's get my solds up to 20 a day. Forget about what you list. Well, I will show you what I sold recently as a sort of lesson of me trying to clear stuff and trying to, So I sold these. These books, I'll be able to tell you how. We'll get onto the listing at some point, but I will tell you how much I paid for these. Nice condition. Pumas, apparently not as sort of sought after. I don't know why. They're great shoes. Pink, nice colour. These cost $7.50. How much do they sell for? Any guesses to how much they sell for? I should have done a guess on how much I bought them for. What's this new Hearts thing on mobile? I don't know. If you press it, it means you love me. Everybody press it. List 20, sell 5. Then what do you have? A storage problem? Yeah, this is it, you see. It's all about the pipe. YouTube brought it back. Well, Pete, did I miss out James? I'm sure I said hello. Yes, I said he's Mr. Niche. Living under a rock. Is he? I don't even. Oh no, he's not even talking to me. Look at that. It's too many people called Pete. Too many people. Pete, can you change your name? Can we just call you Ray? Feast and Famine. Hi Z, thanks for your lovely comment. Yeah, it kind of makes. I just thought it was lovely that he's obviously spent a bit of time thinking about that comment. Oh, I don't do it when I comment on YouTube videos. I'm terrible. I'll just go nice vid, but that's enough. Anyone that pulls faces on a thumbnail, yeah, yeah, but don't you find you have to do it? I mean, and I don't know if anyone else in the chat, if I track the sort of viewers that have a similar sort of view to me, you see something becoming popular and people obviously doing very well. And good on them. I'm not criticizing it by any means, but I'm kind of loath to do it myself. It's like, oh God, do I really want to get on that, groovy train? But then you think, well, you kind of have to really. I kind of kick me dragging and screaming. I mean, I have done the odd video, and like I say, if I saw some drama at the car boot, I mean, I'm not going looking for it. Well, I was being, drama hunting this weekend. But if I saw something going on at a car boot, I'm trying to think of the last thing I saw. I mean, I have seen fights at car boots. I have seen people getting chucked out because they were accused of nicking stuff. So the security, and I was right by it. It's before I had my GoPro, but I could have got my camera out and filmed it. Would my first thought now be YouTube viral video or YouTube video that gets like more than the 1,000 views I get or whatever it is? Last week my bank froze all my bank accounts. That is not good. Hope you get that sorted. Keywords in the video title. I've seen James Boldfinds as he bold finds by name, bold finds by nature, because he capitalizes like one word. It's like all some of my stock got stolen. So I might try that. Who knows? You can. And what makes it worse is when people show you the stuff they've got. Because bizarrely, like if I'm going around and I haven't found anything, and then someone shows me a load of N64 games, for the next half hour, I'm just thinking N64, and half my mind is thinking, I'm going to find the N64 games. It's gone. You should ignore. I've tried to talk to people less, at boot fairs, and sometimes I just say I'm getting on now. I'm rude at the boot fairs. I also think you should ignore all the other resellers and go at your own pace. Yeah, this is so true. This is brilliant information. If start focusing on being more quick than others, yeah, you get them blinkers on and just go around. Especially for your first whip round. Yeah, if someone, hello Pete, how you doing? Love YouTube. Yeah, whatever. Go away. Job to do. Yeah, stuff couldn't sell at any time. Definitely. Yeah, ring your bank. It has changed. Very true. Now, excuse me, because my tea's getting cold. I can't get to the bottom of all these comments. How many are? Oh my God. All right, let me just highlight a few and I'll just nod. It does sound stressful. Soul Steps, good to see you. No, Boldy, you called him Boldy. That sounds like that does sound like a Ricky Resales thing. James has been listing hard, going at it with the Daily Refinement people cracking the whip behind him. They don't let him rest, the poor lad. Yeah, have a few, mate. Have at least 3. Tommy's relentless. He suffers no fools. Let them die. I shall be strong. Yes, it's very true. And Tommy did a great post. And of course, it made me wonder on Insta. It made me wonder, how does he do that? Has he done that? And I thought, I should message him, but I don't really want to be asking him how he does stuff. So a few years ago, he would drive around 70 miles or 7 hours. I forget what he said exactly, but he drove around a long time. and he had a photo of what he sourced, and this reminded me of the A3. I went all the way down there, like 50-mile return journey, which probably isn't a lot to Tommy, but it's a lot in the UK. And I walk around and I get a handful of stuff, and his photo was like a couple of IKEA bags worth of stuff. And then he said, fast forward now to where I am now, I've got $70,000 worth of stock to be listed. It's going to keep me busy for ages, and it didn't take me long to get it. Contacts, I think, is the key. We all have time. We all say, I've got so many excuses. But you're right, though. Just get on. Get on. Hi, Guy. Yeah. Yeah, and that was I was being polite there. £15? Is that what you paid it at? You do know you're in a field, don't you? You do know that, this isn't sealed. Yes. Yeah, Tommy's right, definitely. At risk. What other? There was the risk, the Wii bundle, which you may have seen. She wanted 35. It had Mario Kart, it had sports. So I'm thinking, well, I could get probably 20 for Mario Kart. It might be a bit more because it was boxed, and I might get a tenner for sports, and then the actual Wii bundle, maybe 20, 25. So I probably sold it for 50. But I've got so many Wii bundles, and I've got to sell. I've sold one today. Hello, Vicky. Good to see you. A Shameless box set. Yeah, oh yeah. Oh God, I've got to catch up. Excuse me if I miss anything important. Just had a return arrive. Buy claimed, not reading this. Works perfectly. What are they like? Making less money for sales. All good chat. Thanks for all this chat. I love all this sort of stuff. I love talking about reselling that, or how people are doing and what they're doing. And I mean, I hope you're all doing all right. Everybody wants a bit more. I hope everyone's happy. So many new faces. New people buying crap. Happy Monday! You're twisting my melon, man. Yeah, this is lots of... I hope you get it sorted. Up to... What's this? Yeah, increase your solds, not your listed. Sent out 3 tapes. Scammer llama. Proof of postage with the weight on. Should be all right. James had a similar one with, I forget what it was he sold, but the buyer said, and I think it was the weight thing. No. I knew he wasn't going to sell it to me. I mean, I've done that before with someone picked up was it the Monsters with the handcuffs? Got it at £3 a few weeks ago, and I was like, "Do you want to sell it? And he's like, "No." The desperation of someone who hasn't managed to stumble upon the nice pickup. So competitive up here now with buyers. Do you know what? I was talking to someone, and we were saying, God, those Northern boot sales are just so nice. I mean, I watched John Luke, even though I think he's moved down sort of like Devon Dorset way, and his video, he's just walking along, like no one else near him, and he sees a woman just casually unpacking her van, and she slowly takes out this boxed N64, and he's like walking over, and he's like, I'll tell you what, if that had been round here, there'd have been like 10 people in the back of her van, and you wouldn't, it'd be crazy. But the grass is always greener, isn't it? The grass is always greener. But it is competitive. That's the way it is. Stupid face on thumbnails. Yes. I think that's kind of ended now. I know Rummage loved a bit of Aubergine Face, and the master was obviously Big Ginge Sam. Sam sells stuff. But both of the next level reselling guys. Perhaps that is the secret to the next level of reselling. Ooh! I've sold a shoe. Who knows? The Gentleman Marketeer, which I'm always getting mixed up with the Gentleman Rhymer, who is last week was supporting Sparks. My brother was over and he went to it. Sparks at the Royal Albert Hall. More quality items in store sales. You currently have 6,000 selling 16 a day. Yes. Totally. If you can source good quality stuff, this has just jumped. What's going on? It's jumped. And list it consistently at a competitive price. What can go wrong? Okay. And I think that goes into realms of contacts, but then, you know, and I think if you have contacts, then your profit margin is obviously going to come down a bit. But if you can get it working, so quantity and the amount you're listing, it's all a balance, isn't it? It's all a balance. Their race is run. Hello, Lee. Good to see you. You still on 13 a day? People do tend to be sheep. Lee's niched on toys over the last, I guess it's just probably under a year or about a year, which is very interesting because it's obviously he loves it. So that's important as well, I think, to do something you know you love. Good on them. Good on them. It's obviously, you know, bearing fruit. I've always found, however much or little effort I put into eBay, it averages out about 1% sell-through rate. Yeah, well, at the end of the day, it is fairly simple. Definitely, get good stuff, sell it competitively, work hard, or work as hard as you want to earn the money you want. Da-da-da-da. YouTube is yes, yeah. It's. I think that will be true because people only want to watch. People want to watch drama, obviously, from the viral videos we've had, and sensationalist stuff, which is good. It's the old rubbernecking, you know, it's human nature. But of course, people do want to be told how to do it. How do I do it? What do I buy? Where do I buy it? How much do I buy it for? What do I list it at? And can you list it for me? Yes, the choo-choo train is coming on the spoon into the mouth. Yes, spoon-fed. This isn't controversial, is it? It's just blooming obvious. Yeah, that's about efficiencies, isn't it? Efficiencies of sourcing. Sourcing is such, I think, can cause such a worry and take up such a lot of time. I mean, look at me and lots of other resellers down at that boot fair. I woke up at 4:30 in the morning, the alarm went off. Drove down there, was down there before 5. God, I must have got up actually earlier than that. I can't drive down there that quick. Walking around for like probably about 4 hours. Got home, hardly anything. Knackered for the day. You had a contact, and I do have, you know, I have contacts. I hope to get stuff off. It's not as much stuff as I'd hope, but hopefully it'll happen. But you know, it's not. You know, like I said, the weighing up is the profit you make on that. I checked that Mario boxed, and the Wii didn't want the Wii. That's the same as me. Hello, Jake Runner. Ding dong dell. That'd probably change your mind, isn't it? Morning. Didn't Chris put out a drama video? I mean, I had to laugh at Sloth's video. On the back of his something got stolen or whatever it was, it was like the van's been stolen. It's like, what is next? I am expecting the alien abduction of the entire boot fair. It'll be like that Avengers, where the whole like Earth gets put up in the air. What was Chris's one? Definitely something made me think. Oh, Cookie Hayden. Oh no, it was the thieving scumbags. There was a little note, and it was all about your car. You know, your karma will get you. That was sad, actually. It was quite sad. Right, she would have been mobbed. There would have been people saying, "I'll give you more than that," and probably half the controllers would have been nicked. I couldn't believe how casual it was. Let's just walk over the field. Oh, will you? 40 quid. Would you take 30? Unbelievable. Skillsy has started selling at boot fairs. So many people I know are going in, selling, but just to buy. I think that's becoming, well, I mean, it has happened for years, but I'm hearing about more and more people doing it. That would have happened here in Essex. Crazy, eh? I've got to get down Dorset. Oh, this is about Sparks. Yes, excellent gig. Right, I've got to catch up. Fill the car to the brim. Yeah, I've seen your photos, Derek. He does, and I'm well jealous because I've just got my little bag of stuff. But there we go. Contacts, yes, definitely. I will lend you some cash, Jack, if I can take a cut of the profits. There we go. Not everyone. You don't want to try and be anyone. You don't want to try and be George Ross or Ricky Resells. God's sake, don't try and be me. Just be yourself. Definitely be yourself. Be inspired. Learn a bit of knowledge, but magpie good information, but learn from your mistakes. Finding a place to put it always harder. Yeah, Derek just piles it. I mean, Derek does it a different way. He's very much list it and it will sell eventually. I'm just not into that now. But it's just two different ways of working on reselling. This is how death piles are made. I'm Nick Hills and so is my wife. You've all got to think for yourselves. You're all individuals. Best line ever in a movie. Yeah, it'll be like lassoed. I wear the same clothes multiple days. Where's that come from? How many you listed? Pay. No, I'm listed any. I don't mind not listing actually. Yeah, I mean, it's all right. It'll go eventually. No, I will. What's that? I think these are all quotes. He's built up such a following over the years, it would be hard to catch him in some ways. I don't know. All right, okay. Most biggest users don't even sell on eBay. I have no clue. Sheep watch them. Right, I bought a Game Boy Color exactly the same as the one you sold this weekend. You know what I sold? How long did it take to sell? Quite a while. I was quite surprised. I got loads of offers for 45, and in the end, I had it up for 69.99, and got an offer for 60 and bit their arm off. Good price. It was a Game Boy Color transparent. If you want to sell it quickly, sell it for 50 quid, maybe plus postage. Hello, Dave. Working away. Good stuff. Hello, Penguin Thief. Can I get to the bottom of this? Blimey. Yeah, sad, very sad. But. Yes, definitely. I always say that if you get a really good few hauls throughout the year, never know where and when it comes from. Don't know where, don't know when. Right. I take inspiration from YouTubers and make them work for me. Example, I took inspiration from David Flame's box system for my games. Derek said to save thermal label. Yeah, good idea. Right, how much did the pink Pumas go for? I bought them for $7.50. I was going to go through a few sold, but I won't because I should be listing stuff. And they sold for $27.99 plus postage. So there we go. I've also sold a Tupperware thing, which costs like very little. That sold for £15 plus postage. Why am I putting that on? Oh, it's sold on a coupon. So £15 minus 8%, I think. $3.50 postage. It's a bit weird. I normally have that for gaming and stuff. This is the thing I wanted to. This is a Laura Ashley dress. I have had it for years and years and years. It was a fantastic item. I can't remember how much I paid for it. It was when I was charity shop sourcing. I mean, literally years. I thought it's vintage thing, but it had been altered, and that maybe is what held it back. It's gone, and it's like Green Label Laura Ashley. It's gone for £20, free post. So I'm just so glad that's gone. I mean, I've made money out of it, but blah, 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 blah. Right. Have you got any jewelry, Lego, or computer games then? I've got all three of those. No, stealing is stealing. Right, okay. First item to list. A 2DS. I've got two of these, so we can knock out two listings very quickly. With charger. I've got to work out how you reset them. It's probably just take the battery out for 10 minutes. I've got the two DSs and a bundle of 6 games, and it cost me £25. So how much can I sell? And both had chargers. How much can I sell one DS plus charger? Let's have a look. 2DS plus charger, 2DS. So this was one of the bank holiday boot fairs that I didn't do a haul for. £42 plus postage. So look at that, £25 to, well, hopefully the consoles will get me at least 80 to 90, £50 with Mario Kart plus chargers and 200 games. Well, they got 200 games. Can't be right. Okay, so I have to figure out now because I have an 8% coupon. So I'm gonna put this on at £50, I think. Now this says 2DS Super Mario Bros, which looks like it's on the console. So this might be one of those ones where the doorbell's just gone. Bear with me. Oh my God. I'm going to stick it up for 50 with an 8% coupon, see how it goes. Might have to be bought down by £5. Let's cut to this. It's for me. And I need to check whether it has got a game on it. If it has got a game on it, like if it came with the game installed, because I know you can get some Zelda ones and you don't want to be wiping them. Definitely not. Let's have a look. Any games on there? Write Protect on the SD card. Boop. No, it doesn't look like there's any games on there. £50 drafted. 8% coupon. I'm loving the coupon. I don't know why. Lee told me about it ages ago. this is the thing you see about getting on the train. He's like, yeah, look, everyone's doing coupons. Do it. I'm like, everyone's doing it. I don't want to do that. But what I do is I put it on, good price, good selling price, 8% coupon, because I think, well, I'll probably take a 10% offer. So sometimes the stuff goes, and I have a tendency to overprice. So this is 8% coupon sort of reins me in. And then on top of that, after it's been listed for a week or so, I'll be sending out 10% offers. So a little bit less than the coupon. Right, there we go. I'm going to do these two Nintendo listings separately. I'm not going to multiple quantity them. So we'll create a copy of that. So that's two listings. Unbelievable. 2 drafts. Right. Lovely new box. Who can guess what's in here? It is from, I'll give you a clue because it's obviously a little bit difficult to guess. It's from Z Labs. Hello, Shabba. I don't know if I've said hello. Maygo Holly Lane. I've just watched a clip of Holly Willoughby on this morning. What a palaver that all is. I want to talk about something controversial. I suppose I should talk about Philip Schofield. But to be honest, I really do not see what all the fuss is about. 60-year-old person has a fling with 20-year-old person. I don't know, but let's not go there. Okay, let's not go there. The doorbell's gone. The doorbell doesn't work. Yeah, two items now. 2 items. It's modded. What's modded? Lady commented on a video and said she caught someone steal items from a 20p store. She shouted out to everyone, "This guy thinks 20p is too expensive." Has anyone had eBay have taken my items off when I know they were listed? Just disappeared? No, I haven't. It sounds like it's all going on. Right. Controller? No. Cuddly toy? No. Yes. It is 5 cables for a GameCube or an N64. That's what it is. Bought an N64 plus 5 games a week or 2 ago. I was bartering. I went up to the woman and she said, "Oh, it's the way she was talking. I thought it was her husband's who had just gone off for a bit." And I was like, "Oh, I'll come back." And she said, "He wants 50 quid for it." So I was just thinking, well, yeah, I'll talk to him. And then I got back and it was like this 14-year-old kid eating a French bread bacon sandwich. Like really annoying kind of kid. And I said, I think I offered him 30 for it. Ideally I'd have offered him 20 quid, I think, but I think I'd offered her 20 quid and it just wasn't going anywhere. Eventually I paid 37. 1 controller, 5 rubbish games, Wave Rider and Michael Owen's football and FIFA 98 or something. We'll probably sell it with maybe 2 or 3 games for probably 60, around that. So not great, but there you go. It will sell. So that's for that, because it did have a AV lead, but some of the outer plastic had worn off. So I'll keep that for testing. Right. Next one. This is a real Brucey bonus because I got it dirt cheap. Box, look at that. I don't know whether it works yet, so I do have to test it, which I could do now to... if you want to know, the burgers are bang on at the A3, much better than Hook. Do you know what? I never eat at a boot fair. I get home and have an egg sandwich. There is battery acid all over this. This is not a good sign. It's a good job it was cheap. Oh my God. Yeah, still in there. I could clean it. Well, I'm going to leave that in there. Just have a look at the price. DEJ775. I've got 15 minutes to try and draft up 3 items. It's never going to happen. Pre-owned, fully working, 30 quid someone's trying to get. Sold prices, UK, 35 with headphones. This has got headphones. In actual fact, the headphones might be, well, it's got the adapter, it's got that part of the headphone. I don't think it's got the other bit of the headphone, but that's all right. I don't mind that at all. Come on, go back. There we go. 35 free post. £11 box, 40 spares repairs. Okay, so it does all depend on whether it works or not. I think this one we'll try £39.99. One sold for 40 working, so it all depends whether it works and cleans up nicely. £39.99. It may come down to 35, but I think it should. If it works, it should go for over 30. If it doesn't work, I'll probably sell it at 15. But let's try 40 first. Save that for later. Oh, this is a load of. Seeing as Gary's in, I'll do some of these trainers. So I'm so bad at comments. I've probably missed all your super chats, by the way. I'm really sorry about that. They must have flown by. So if you have left a super chat, I'll look at them and read them out next time. Don't worry. That's very true. I should have done that. There are 2 cake ladies in their 60s, late 60s on Adams, and they both do amazing homemade cakes. Make sure they're not hash cakes. I do know someone I used to work with because we had an office in Amsterdam, and they went out and just ordered some hash cakes, and they didn't know it was hash cakes. And they got back to their hotel and like just thought they were dying, basically. The pieman. God, you're making me hungry now. That is the motivation to go there. Right, pair of trainers. Like I say, I've been buying a lot and lots of trainers. So we have this pair. Look at that, you can't see a thing. It's a very nice pair of trainers. It's a very, very nice pair of trainers. Gary will know what they are straight away, but they are Nike React Division, size 6, which is, I mean, would you call that kids or would you call that a very small man? Probably kids, but I'll put it in my men bit. How much? I was talking to Gary about this yesterday, and I think I said like it's near 100. I think React Division, white, orange. They're new as well. I've been picking up some good, a good amount of trainers, and it's like I said, it's not through niching. It's just because they're there. Been trying not to get fakes, obviously, so I'm quite picky about that because that's burnt me a couple of times in the past. But I kind of quite like picking up stuff for under a £5 if I know it can sell between 15 and 20. Got no problem with that. So, a lot of your Converse and running shoes, Adidas, stuff like that. Those I pay 25 for, and that's when I get slightly like, yeah. And if I see a guy with a whole load of boxes of trainers in front of me, I'm less likely to go in and buy. Oh yeah, 20 each, are they? I'll have like 10 pairs of those. It's 200 quid. Because I'm just like, they might be fakes. These were bought off a family, and I think that I don't know if it was a mum and dad and the son was out. I can't remember, but yeah. Oh look, here we go. Brand new, £100. White orange trainer, size 9. That's £100. £100 free post seems to be the price. Now, if I do £100 free post plus my 8% coupon, £92. £92. I don't know what the percentage is in that category. Call it 10. We'll call it 15%. So that's another 13 off. 89, 79. I've got to post it 75. So it's 25 to 75, roughly. What they sold at? Yeah, they've sold for 100. What's this person got? BBCCDD1. I think he's got his SKU on there for some reason. Very strange. They've all got this authenticity. I mean, I don't have to do it for that, do I? When does it? What price is the authentic? I can't even say it. Authenticity. Why can't I say the authentication? Authenticity. When does that come in? I thought it came in at 100. So this guy's selling them at 100 free post. $99.99, surely. Perhaps he does it because he'll get more guarantee of the sale, or more to back up the sale. I'll try for $99.99. I think maybe that's got to come down by a tenner. We will see. New comments. I love those great pate. Oh, great pair. Fanar. What's the super chat? I've no idea. I think I have had 4. David M has been very generous in sending a super chat, probably about 3 years ago. Z sent me a super chat. I'll never forget that day. But yeah, it's he only does something. I mean, to expect super chats from resellers, it's crazy, isn't it? When I first came in, I remember loads of people doing super chats. It's crazy. Not mine, not on Nick's and stuff. Just sold. Just me, only me. Good to see the names. I don't think I've seen it before. £2 Mary Poppins books, 1935 for £50. That is the kind of sale I like. A small item that you picked up for hardly anything, and you flipped it for like 100 times what you bought it for. Just, it'd be great if we could have 10 of those every day. 10p, £100, £100. Authentication is usually over 100, but I've seen it lower. Yeah, that's what I thought. $74.99 over in the States. Ooh, I wonder where that's being held. Is it the South Bank? They have my address. Go for it. Yeah, a guarantee will obviously just probably boost the sale. I might stick those on at $94.99. I don't do super chats. Oh, look at that. Thanks, Pete. That's good of you. I'd rather sell trainers at 100 quid rather than 85, 95 quid to get the authenticity guarantee. Do you know what my fear is? It's an obvious fear, really, that I'm going to send them off and they're going to say, they're not new. Or I remember George had one. I mean, I don't think he'd cleaned them properly. But I mean, I bought this off a woman at a boot fair. They look absolutely, they haven't been worn. But will they take them as new? I just don't want to add in another complication. I know what you mean. I hear what you're saying. Is that free? I think it's free. I mean, they are genuine, but it's just... And I don't even know if they've been tried on. The paper is stuffed down there. It's just... Am I going to get some blooming eBay person go, oh, there was a bit of dust on it? I don't know. Talking about 50p items, this is 50p items. Nothing to write home about this. I don't think it's not genuine Filofax. It's just a personal organizer. That's a good point there, Neil. I hadn't thought about it that way around. Yeah. If you get value from the content, all super chat now. Don't say that, because it'll be so obvious that no one gets value from the content. All I ask is a thumbs up and perhaps a comment. That's all I ask. I never get a comment, comment in the doobly-doo underneath. And if anyone knows who says doobly-doo, put it in the side chat now, and you'll win a prize, which is, lifelong happiness. Right. I doesn't really have started to ramble. TV personal organizer. I think about a 10 for this. I bought it for 50p. It sells for a tenner. I'll be happy. Easy to pack. Dibbly doobly. Doobly doo. It's doobly doo. Write it in the doobly doo. Who says that? Come on, old school people. One of the best resellers out there. $11.99 free post. Yeah, this is exactly what I was expecting. Let's have a look at solds. Peter Ray will know it. Simpson Peter, no. You seem to just be like rambling now, Gary. If there is box damage or even overglue on the trainer, not noted here. They refuse that authentic. I'm not going to bother, to be honest. I just don't want another headache. If I was selling like tons and tons of new trainers, it'd be something I'd think about, but I really am not going to bother. This is, has it been written in? No, it is new. I mean, I am selling this. This is a 23-24 one, but I'm selling it in June, so I am aware that we're halfway through the year. $9.99 free post. Yeah, it's $9 faux leather. There's one exactly the same. $9.99, $9.97 plus £3 postage. Sold on the 24th of May. Yet again, I've missed the bus. Loads of them selling actually. $11.98 free post. Okay. I'm going to go for $11.99 free post because it will have an 8% voucher on it. A lot of my items like this, which I can, are very easy to pack, are going one-day dispatch. So easy to just chuck that in and get it sold. Right. 1, 2, 3. I've done 5 items. And I've got a minute to go. How ridiculous is that? 2 DSs, pair of trainers, crusty CD that may not work, and fake Filofax. Let me just catch up. eBay said my shoes are fakes. Yeah. Well, we're going to search out that drama, and if it kills us. Give me something to look for. I mean, where does it end? Person dies at boot fair. I mean, I'm trying to think of the most dramatic thing I've seen at boot fairs. I've seen someone accuse someone else of trying to stab them. And I've talked about that on the channel. That was like a group of women came up to one of the women's ex-boyfriends or husbands, and they dropped a knife and started shouting, "He's got a knife!" Obviously trying to frame him. So that was crazy. I've seen someone getting beaten up. I've seen someone getting chucked out because they were accused of nicking something. I've seen someone have a heart attack. That was very sad. That was a year or two ago. Old guy used to always sell in the corner. I mean, where does it end? Person dies at boot fair, and you film it. God, yeah. Like I said, maybe, just maybe, it might be just a normal boot fair. Did anyone get the doobly-doo? No, the doobly-doo. McDem and D&D YouTube is a great one for the doobly-doo. I hate authentication. Yeah, I'm not. I'm just not going to bother. Don't tell many trainers. Described accurately in a photograph. Well, not had an issue with the guarantee. Yeah, that's a good idea. Do it for camera gear. I suppose it's easier for trainers. You'd have to hire some like real technicians. They got shoes, watches, and bags. Why not cameras? I didn't know they had it for that other items. Yeah, very sad, very sad. I hope if something like that happens, people have the respect just to leave it alone. Anyway, it was Tom the English Picker who always says doobly-doo. Add it in the doobly-doo. And he's done some great videos recently. The granddaddy of reselling. Okay, 2 minutes over. Have a brilliant week, everyone. Do click the thumbs up. Do put a little comment, cheeky little comment, even if it's like just a smiley face or just whatever. Stick it in. And I hope your reselling is good and you pick up some good stuff and you sell even more. Take it easy. I'll see you next week.